everyone, I'm back with the third and final of my Barcelona album shares. I hope you've enjoyed them so far. This is a much smaller album than the other two, but I really didn't want to cramp all of my layouts in to those two albums, so I did get another one. These albums were all sold as the taffy colour, but they're all different pinks, so that annoys my OCD slightly, but I think I'll survive. So, as I said in the end of the last album, I'm not still 100% sure on some of the layout placements, where they're going to go, so I wouldn't necessarily start the album with this page, but until I've done all the albums and know all the layouts and know where they're going to go, I'm not sort of, confirming to anything for that yet. So here is just some more photos of the city when we were doing the tour around. There's a little spot here for where my boyfriend will do his journaling, and this is going up towards the Olympic Stadium, and again these are the small pictures of us. So this is pictures of the Olympic Stadium. I've used one of those page protectors where, well, I think originally it was in a page protector, but what I've actually done is just back these onto cardstock now. They originally, basically I wanted to get all these photos on a page and kind of make them look like a page protector, even though they're not in a page protector. And here is me wandering off again, even though my boyfriend had just lost me. And again, here's a blank one just with a little note to say what I need to do. Again, this is just some photos clustered together, and I may or may not journal on the top there. This is the view from the top here, up on the top of Montjuicy, and yeah, I absolutely love these views over the city. Love it. This one is called Look What You Found, Me. As I said, my boyfriend had lost me, ran round like a complete and utter loon for, it was only about 40 minutes he lost me for, but this was in the May. In January he'd lost me for nearly 3 hours in America, which was kind of quite scary because both times I didn't have my phone on me. He had my phone. He had my money. So yeah, we've now kind of like made a little rule wherever we go, right, if either of us get lost, we will meet there and we will wait there. We won't deviate. We'll just wait there. And this page goes with it. And it's called Try to Remember the Right Fountain. Basically, there was 2 fountains, and my boyfriend went off to take a picture of this one, and I was like, that's fine, I'll walk down and I'll meet you at the fountain. I meant the fountain at the end of the road. He thought I meant this fountain. So I walked right down the bottom, and I'm just sitting there chilling out thinking, where the hell is he, what's going on? And after about 20 minutes I'm like, okay, I bet he's panicking. So I start to walk up, but I'd walked up and he'd walked back down. Yeah, so chaos ensued, and eventually we found each other. Here's just a photo. It's just called The Two of Us, and it's using this paper came in a Studio Calico kit because this was when I was still subscribing to Studio Calico, and it kind of had gold bits on, so I've taken some of the gold hearts from the Dear Lizzie collection. I've used an old transparency here as well, some of the gold labels. Again, it's a really simple layout. Now, I want to kind of nudge all of that over slightly, because it's not quite in the centre and it's not quite off to one side. That's the only thing I don't really like about that page. These is just then some more divider pages. This is a piece of art by Alexander Calder called Four Wings, and this was just outside the Miro Foundation building. And again, it's really weird when you're studying art and you see all these pictures in books and then you see them in real life. You're like, oh, that looks really familiar. I've only ever seen it in a book though. So again, I just took the colours from that. So yeah, it's just kind of pretty simple page really. This page is a picture of Miro's sculpture called Woman and Bird, and it's really annoying because it's like just in the middle of the road. This is like the road we're on, and I really wanted to stop and take a picture of it, but you can't. It's just like a piece of public art, you know, and it's nothing. I don't think it's anything necessarily special to some people, but again for me, I'd seen it in art textbooks and I really love Miro's work, and I was just like, oh, I want to go and take a better picture. But anyway, so I've just documented that. There is a I don't think it was called, I can't think what it's called. It's like a cable car, I suppose, and it goes up from Montjuicy down to the port, and we'd seen it all week when we were having trips around the city. We'd seen this, you know, people queuing up and people going for it, and we decided that we were going to go in it on our second to last day. But actually the weather was really bad that day. It wasn't, you know, the nicest weather we'd had, and it was a little bit misty. But you know, I'm really glad we went on it. I'm not a huge fan of heights, and so I was concentrating more on taking the pictures, and that kind of made it alright. These are a couple of pictures my boyfriend took of me, and it's called Bird's Eye View. So this is me taking pictures as we're going along on the cable car. And so again, I've just got some pictures documenting our trip along. This is just Assassin views as we are coming down over into the port. Here in the distance is like where the Olympic Park is, and this is just called Up High, and it was epic. So I really love this layout. I'm using these chipboard buttons, and I think they're from October Afternoon, and yeah, just keep some muted colours, and I've got some vellum on here as well. This layout again was a view sort of over the city while we were in this cable car, and I've used my silhouette to kind of cut out these bits. I wouldn't say it's my favourite layout in the world. It looks a bit plain to me now, but you know, it's there. I'm happy with it. Again, just more pictures. You can see I took so many pictures. This one is called Sea View, and this is using I think it was like the memory files. I can't remember who made them, but yeah, it's using those, and I've got some like fringing here. Again, quite a simple layout. Here's just a picture of some palm trees that I took, and we said the funny thing was, you know, there was more palm trees and they were taller than the ones in LA. So this is then just some shots we took of the cruise terminal as we're going past. This is the Olympic port, and this is like the 2 Olympic towers that they have, which are now hotels, and during the games which they held there, it's where kind of all the officials and everything stayed. Quite a simple layout, again lots of minimal sort of clustering. I've used a little bit of twine here, but yeah, so that's that one. Then there's another layout that needs to go on this side. This one's called Photo Op. So again, it's my boyfriend stopping to take pictures. So I've used this camera backgrounds, and normally, as I say, cut these out, but I cut like 2 sheets of this up. As you've seen in my one of my layouts process videos, I use the Maggie Holmes paper, the camera one. There's only so many you can cut out, and so then you want to use it as a background. I've cut all these frames out as well from Amy Tan, and these are some letters that actually came from Michael's my trip to America. So here is this picture portside as we were walking back down into town, and I used these little boat wood veneers because I was like, when am I going to use those? This piece of paper had some printing of like some flowers and bits on, so I've just kind of clustered where those two bits are. Again, I really apologise for glare on that. Again, I've got some more layouts to go there. And this one is called Flight Path, and it was quite humorous for us because, you know, like we could see the plane, and like quite often in the UK you just walk across like the tarmac here, but we had to wait to get a little bus to take us like all the way over here. But rather than just driving from the terminal to there, we kind of had to go on this long trip round to do it. But I really like this. It's kind of it's greys and blacks with yellow. So grey and yellow again is something that I want to try out some more layouts. I've actually made some notes of stuff that I've highlighted during these album shares that I'm going to try and include in future process videos. I think it's a really good exercise to do every so often, actually, is to just look through your own albums and, you know, to take inspiration from yourself. I've used these Alison Craft cameras here as well. And then I've kind of finished up in a very same ilk as a layout at the start of the album. And this is Off Home After a Week to Remember. And it's just a view out of the plane. I've used, again, a sort of globe theme sticker, a camera, which is very much in my travel albums. That's what I use. And it's, as I said previously, the company that we fly at EasyJet is turquoise and turquoise, grey and orange is their colours. So that's what I took for the layout. You'll actually see me cutting up some of this paper recently. So yes, that is my 3 albums for my week in Barcelona. I will also, you know, if you guys really enjoyed these shares, I will share my American albums once I've finished the photos for them. So if it's something, you know, you would like to see more of, then do just please leave me a comment below. So yeah, just want to say a big thank you, and I say hope I've not bored you too much, and hope the quality of this video is okay and you've managed to watch it all right. So yeah, just want to say a big thank you for watching, thank you for all your lovely comments. So yeah, cheers, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. Bye!